Thank you, thank you. Yes, I am going by Shelyn. You know, it's like Cher, Madonna, Lassie, all the great bitches that came before me. So I live on a farm, as you can tell by the way I'm dressed. Looks are not deceiving in this case. And me and my wife of 27 years. We don't know how we did it either. We met in AA, and we seem to have transferred our enthusiasm for drugs and alcohol onto animals. Thus, the farm. Or as close to a farm as you can get in LA. So, yes, we have 6 parrots, 5 horses, 4 cats, 3 dogs, 2 barn cats, 2 hens, 1 rooster, a bearded dragon, and a partridge in a pear tree. Yes. So in case you don't know what barn cats are, they are feral cats that people who live on farms get for their barn to get rid of the mice and rats. So I got these 2 cats, and I told them what the gig was, you know, and they looked up at me and they said, you want us to catch, kill, and eat these disgusting rodents? I don't think so. So 2 more mouths for me to feed while they bask in the sun all day. And having a farm, you have to get up early, and not only that, but I am the host of an Airbnb. It's more like a hair, flea, and pee for all of our indoor critters. So my first alarm goes off at 5:30, and I turn it off. Exercise is overrated. My next alarm goes off at 6, which I usually get up for this one, but in case I sleep through that one, my 3rd alarm I cannot deny. And some of you might think it's the rooster, but no, it is the 6 macaw parrots that live in what I call the bird room. They're up, I'm up. My wife, still sleeping. So the dogs get up with me because they sleep in our bedroom. And recently we just got a new puppy because we need more animals. And she keeps putting them in the bed, though. So not the most romantic, but a lot of puppy love going on. And of course, having a puppy also means potty training. So, you know, my wife, she's doing a pretty good job. He'll have an accident. She puts a pee pad down and accident pee pad, pee pad, pee pad, pee pad, pee pad, pee pad. I mean, it's wall-to-wall freaking pee pads in the house. And, I mean, don't get me wrong. It is gorgeous. I was like, honey, you know, it's been a while since we've had a puppy. Do you think we should call the trainer yet? And I don't know. So anyway, now I put my hostess hat on, and I got the big dogs kind of helping me with the babysitting. So I'm like, Trevor, Kaya, would you mind taking the puppy outside to go to the bathroom for a change? Great. Thank you. So now I turn around, I'm in the house, and now the cats are coming out of the woodwork, and the parrots are getting louder, and I've got these 2 kittens. I call them kittens. They're 7 years old, and they're as big as a barn. And the female is very sweet, and the boy is a total bully. So he's like coming down the hallway. Hey, lady. Me and the missus have been at the back at our table for 2 for over an hour. And nobody's even brought us water. I am so sorry, sir. I will be right with you. In fact, can I take your order now? Okay. Okay. Oh, more? Oh, okay. Okay, I will be right back. And off I rush into the kitchen. Now, by the time I get here, the birds are starting to get louder and louder and louder. So I'm like, okay, better go calm them down. So I open the door. Shut the door. Put my earplugs in. Now I open the door, and it's more like, much better. So turn on the radio, draw the curtains for the sunshine to come in, turn on their lights. Almond croissants for everyone? Just the almonds. Okay, great. So they love this, and so do I, because once they have an almond in their mouth, it really shuts them up. So it buys me a little time. So I'm back into the kitchen. I'll be back with your water. And I rush to the quick kitchen, the favorite room in the house for me. And one time, though, they just kept getting louder and louder. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I open the door, and they all stop and just stare at me. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I forgot to turn the radio on. And so I turn the radio on, and now the cafe is in full swing with nice music in the background, little chatter. Hello, pretty bird. And they're actually very funny. They all have their unique personalities. And Junior, he loves to whistle. His favorite song is Patience by Guns N' Roses, which I could use a little bit of that. And we have some whistle competitions. He's very good. I mean, I can't top most of the stuff that we do. It's like a game of Simon, you know, we go back and forth. He always wins. And then my other bird, Jabari, he does animal impersonations. Meow. Woof, woof, woof. Bak, 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 bak. Quack, 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 quack. He wanted to come here tonight, but I didn't want him to show me up, so now I'm back into the kitchen, and now I've got to get the food prepared for my cranky cats, because I don't want my guests to be upset. So I grab the dishes and I run into the back with a table for two, and I'm like, who has the chicken pate? You? Okay, great. You must have got the tender chunks of beef with gravy, and the turkey and giblets, and the seafood buffet platter. Oh, and the crunchies. Okay, great. I'm back. Oh, sorry. Yes, I'll be right on your water. I'll get that right now. So water for everyone. Now I've got my two elderly guests, cats. They checked in a long time ago, and I don't think they're ever going to leave. One sits on the island, and his name is Taji Ray. It's like, Taji, the salmon is excellent this morning. Would you like that? Meow. Very cute. So I give him the salmon. And then I have my other one is Dorian Gray. And he keeps getting older, but the picture keeps getting younger. So I'm not sure what happened there. But anyway, he went on a hunger strike about a year ago. And so I thought, okay, you know, maybe it's time to freshen up the menu a little bit. So I went shopping for, you know, grass-fed, grain-free, vegetarian, vegan, everything. Nothing. Didn't like it. One day he follows me into the bird room, and a little mouse scurries across the floor, and he pounced on it and gobbled it up, and I was like, oh, not a vegan. So everything was wonderful. Got rid of my have-a-heart traps, got the snappers, and we went hunting every morning. And yeah, it was great for about a year, and then one day something horrible happened. We ran out of mice. So now I have to order frozen mice on Amazon. Most people, I know, it's crazy. Most people get their entire wardrobe from Amazon. I get for my frozen mice. So yeah, so I, you know, it's a little different. I take them out of the freezer, put them on the plate, and put them in the windowsill to de-thaw, and he's like, meow! I'm like, I'm sorry, you'll have to wait till it defrosts. It's de-thawing now. Meow! He's not happy about it, neither am I. It's just, you know, what it is. So now is like this is the highlight of my morning. I get to make my coffee. And it is my drug of choice. And I get very ritualistic about it. And I'm into the new bulletproof coffee. Has anybody heard of it? Yeah, okay. It's part of the keto diet, but I don't do the keto diet. I just do the butter coffee. So I get my Peruvian coffee beans, and I pour it into the grinder. And I got my French press here, and I got the water boiling and everything, and I get my spoon and I scoop it. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, I just scoop it into the French press. How much are you supposed to put in? I don't know. Never enough. Pour the water in and get it ready, and I set the timer for 3 minutes because that's how long it takes for coffee to reach its maximum potency. So while that's brewing, I get my razor blade and I chop up my grass-fed my knife, and I slice my grass-fed butter, and I put it into the blender, and I get my organic coconut oil, and I put that in the blender, and now my coffee is ready. It's dark roast, and I pour it into the blender, and I turn it on, and it whips itself into like a furious frenzy of golden froth, and I like get it out. Oh, sorry, pour it in the cup. My first sip of coffee, and I savor it for about 10 minutes. And then I look down, and my 3 dogs are staring up at me like, what the hell are you doing? We're starving. We've been waiting. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. What can I get for you? Crunchies and chicken? Okay. Crunchies, lamb and rice, and a raw egg. What about for you, young man? Biscuits? No, I think a kid's meal is what you'll need. So get all the dogs ready. And then the last thing I do is I have a plastic container on my sink. And I pretty much throw all our scraps into it. Kind of anything that would go down the garbage disposal goes into this plastic container. And in the morning, last thing I do is I take it outside the backyard and I throw it over the fence. And the chickens are way down there and they see me. They're like waiting for me and they're running. I don't know if you've seen chickens run, but they're like, their legs are kind of like going crazy and their wings are crazy and they're running as fast as they can to get basically garbage. Whew. So that took about a minute. My wife's still sleeping. Now I've got 10 minutes to get dressed, brush my hair, brush my teeth, brush all the hair off my clothes, and go to work for 8 hours of relaxation. Thank you very much, you guys.